So as an artist and a producer, what does it take for another artist to get you to put your all into it?
My all?
Yeah, your all. Like what you create, what you do.
For me, it's just about the passion, the energy, what inspires you. Music inspires me. So when I see somebody else that is inspired like me, it touches me. You know, if I don't feel that, it's just you know, I gotta feel it. You know, it's just like to me, it's like sex. I can't just have sex with any girl just because she look good. I've been around a million chicks that look good.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta feel her. You gotta have a connection. My music is personal like that.
So what was your first intimate moment with music?
First intimate? I've been doing music all my life. I'll have to probably go back to when I was 8.
8? That was your first intimate moment? What happened?
I always wanted to be in the drum corps. My brother was in there, all the cool kids, whatever you want to call it, was in there. So I always wanted to be in the drum corps, but I was too young. But when Herm came home, and he was practicing, because Herm was nice.
Who's Herm?
It's my brother.
Your brother.
So when he would come and he would practice, I'm there practicing with him. Fuck it, we tearing up the whole basement.
White Plains? Y'all was on White Plains?
Yeah, White Plains, Greenberg.
Greenberg? Greenberg. Okay.
Yeah, the nigga came and he showed me everything. And one day I got my shot.
Which was what?
I was too young, but they needed a replacement for one of the drummers.
For contest?
It was a parade.
A parade.
And I came in and killed it.
What were you doing?
Shit was crazy because I was like this tall. That was a drum. It was huge. It was like damn near almost like half the size of the board. Shit was so big I couldn't even carry it. So one of the older drummers had to carry my drum. So we got to the end of the parade. Nigga takes it off, gives it to me, and then we started rocking it. I could barely hold the drum, but just killed it. Shit, the rest is history. I became the lead drummer, the youngest lead drummer. I was in the newspaper for that. Shit just took over.
So drums is your passion?
Marching band, fucking jazz band, the whole nine.
So drums is your passion?
Drums led me to production.
Drums led you to production. Say it again.
Drums led me to production. I was always a drummer, so I always was in control of the beat, the rhythm. And I could just always hear different. As a drummer, I had to hear everything because I had to follow it. If you was playing flute, I had to follow it. If you was playing sax, piano, bass, I had to follow it while keeping a pulse. So that kind of gave me the vision to create music. Because as a producer, I have to follow the artist. I have to create the masterpiece around your vocals. That's what makes it magic. That's what separates a beat maker from a producer. Anybody can make a beat. Anybody can do it. You know, put a little piano on it. Anybody can do that. It's easy. You know, but when you have music and you hear that perfect marriage between a vocalist, whether they're a rapper, singer, or whatever, with the music, that's a perfect marriage, and that separates beat makers and producers. You know, you need somebody who can see and be that visionary that can create that. You know, Quincy Jones is, you know, people like that, like Timberland. I mean, I can go down the line. You know, they're different. They didn't just make a beat and just say, here, do what you do. I'll see you later. They actually worked with the artist and created magic. And that's what I aspire to.
So, right now, what makes you just as good as Quincy? As good.
Just as good?
Yeah. What makes you just as good?
Shit. If I could be considered just as good, that's an honor to me.
Really?
Them niggas is legends.
So how do your artists, what do your artists say about you? Do you know what your artists say about you?
About me?
Yeah. What do your artists, how do they refer to you?
They look up to me. I mean, I guess they see my trials and tribulations and I guess appreciate me continuing to push forward and through it. They respect it, I guess.
You guess?
Oh, I know.
You know. Okay.
Yeah, so, but that's not enough, you know.
So, what is it? I say your artists, right? Because every producer has their artists, right?
Mm-hmm.
Quote unquote, their artists.
Yeah.
So, what makes an artist your artist?
Makes an artist my artist?
Yeah. Every producer has their artists. They have several ranges, like, you know, Timberland has Aaliyah, he has Missy, he has, you know, you got Pharrell, he has Eclipse, he got Jay-Z, he has multiple
See,
artists.
all of those relationships, they actually created and did music together. You know? Versus now, a lot of people are just buying beats online and just recording. So, you know, if we're actually sitting down and making music together, and actually creating, bouncing ideas, you know, writing together, all that makes us working together as a artist-producer relationship. You know? I can give anybody a beat. That doesn't build a connection. You know, that connection is what makes the difference between a beat maker and an artist versus a producer and an artist. Is the connection that they have.
So again, what is the relationship between you and your artist? You have artists or no?
Yeah.
You do have artists.
Yeah.
So when you say an artist is your artist, what does that entail?
That entails me putting my imprint on their music as well as them putting their imprint on my music. And us working together to make a masterpiece.
But how do you separate that from the artist that you consider your artist and the artist that pay you for a service?
There's not enough money to pay somebody to create a masterpiece. It's about a connection. You know, you can pay somebody to do a record for you. Mm-hmm. You know, I've seen Timberland and a lot of people get $100,000s of dollars for records. But
something different.
That was them making a beat, them getting a writer. They did a song and that shit was fire. They did a song and just sent it to them and they just did it. There's no connection there. There's no building. You know, there's no relationship. You know, it's just me sending you something and doing it. You know, anybody can do that.
Mm-hmm.
To have your own artist, there has to be a connection. There has to be a vibe. There has to be a synergy. And with that, you create something. You create magic. That don't come around too often. You haven't seen a connection between people like you've seen Timberland and Aaliyah. That hasn't came around. I mean, we've heard great music. But how many times has that connection come around? You can still listen to Timberland and Aaliyah's music. Aaliyah been dead for 19 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, think about that.
So the difference that you're saying is that you have a relationship with people that you consider your artists.
Absolutely.
And other producers just sell beats.
Absolutely.
Okay. So as a producer, as a executive, when do you know that it's the right thing? When do you know that this is the thing that's going to accelerate and change everything? Whether it's a songwriter, a performer, an artist, as a producer, when do you know, like, this is what I need to put all my bets on? Because you have, like, examples of, everyone goes to Run DMC, so I'm going to go to Run DMC. But it's a cheat code because Run and Russell were brothers. So that's kind of a cheat code. But then you go to, you know, the classics, like the Clips and Pharrell. The Clips were making mixtapes and, you know, was that Maryland or wherever they was at. And Pharrell just happened to stumble upon it on MySpace. And, you know, you have those situations. So for you, when is it or what is it that lets you know that this is the ticket?
I don't think you ever know. I just think you gotta trust your instincts. Diddy said it best, you know, if I'm gonna fail off of my own decisions. I'm not gonna fail because I listen to everybody else influence me to do the wrong thing. So, you know, I say that to say, you know, I can only go off of my own instincts. You know, if I feel something and I like it and my gut's telling me to go with it, then I'm gonna go with it. I'm not gonna go with it or not go with it based off of this person saying, yo, they're dope, you should work with them. Oh, nah, they whack, you shouldn't work with them. Because, you know, how many people are probably telling all these artists that are making millions of dollars that they were whack? I'm sure there's millions of people that said they were whack. You know, you got to go off of your own instincts. And bet on yourself. I bet on myself every time. When I bet and listen to other people, that's when I failed in my career. When I went with my own instincts, that's when I've had success. So I just bet on myself. I bet on the feelings that I have and trust them. You know?
So if you got one message for the young producer, you know, that's just about to graduate high school and don't know if they should go to college or stay in the studio, and they don't know what they should do because their parents have a certain outline for them, but their heart is music. You know what I mean? And, you know, secular music to certain parents in a certain way. So what would you tell that young producer that's watching you right now and looking up to you?
I would tell them to trust their instincts. If you feel going to college is best for you, go to college. If you feel not going to college is for you, then go to college. You got to trust your own instincts. And you got to put your best foot forward in what you want to do with your life. If you want to live your parents' life, then you'll be miserable. If you want to live this person's life, you'll be miserable. You got to live your own life. You know. But in saying that, you know, you can't make that decision and then don't act on it. You got to put your best foot forward with that. So if you're going to college, then put your best foot forward in college and go ace that shit. If you're going to be a producer full time, then go ace that shit. Go make money. Go work with artists. Go put records out. You know? And put your best foot forward. Look. Got them over there. Put your best foot forward. Trust yourself. Trust your instincts. And put your best foot forward. Learn. So many people out here. We got access to technology. You know? So watch videos. You know? Download beat packs, download programs, learn them, learn how to record, learn how to mix. You know, don't just be in a box. You know, we want you to do an Indian song. I can do it. Why? Because I'm not a hip hop producer. I'm not an R&B producer. I am a music producer. So just do music, man, and enjoy it and love it, and you'll do good.
Where can we follow you and find your music?
So Killa_Music Mogul. Label's Bad Rap Records, independent label, and we got some good things coming out, so check us out. Tech project about to drop soon. Got a couple other things in the work. I'm dropping my solo project. You know, I got my little DJ Killa shit going on too. So
That's not low. That's not low. That's not low at all. That's not.
You know, but we having some fun, man. We just doing music and just enjoying ourselves. So that's what it is. Boy, Killa, man. Let's get it.
Music Mogul. Let's go.